It was a small village, quiet, poor, and forgotten. But on that day, a stranger arrived. A young man stepped off a small boat, calm face, eyes watching everything. As he walked, he heard something, laughter and shouting. He followed the sound and suddenly stopped. In front of him, a group of kids were hitting a girl. They pushed her, threw dirt at her, and laughed. "She's weak. No one wants you." But she just stood there, trying not to cry. Suddenly, stop. The young man walked forward slowly and looked at them. One look was enough. The kids ran away. The girl stayed there, shaking. He walked closer and said, "Are you okay?" She didn't answer. "Why didn't you fight back?" She said softly, "I'm used to it." He asked, "Where's your family?" She stayed quiet, then said, "They died. I was living with someone, but he kicked me out." He said, "I was useless, and there was no place for me. I have nowhere to go." Silence filled the air. Then he said quietly, "Come with me." She looked at him. "Why?" He turned and walked away. "I don't like leaving broken things." She hesitated, then took one step. And then another. That night, they sat near a small fire. She was cold, shivering. He gave her a cloth. "Take this," she said softly. The fire was burning quietly, and the night felt strange. Leela sat near the fire, thinking. She looked at Kai and said, "Why are you helping me?" He didn't answer. Her expression changed. "Don't act like you care." "I didn't ask for your help." Kai stood silent, staring at the fire. That silence hurt more than words. Tears filled her eyes. "Fine. I'll leave." She turned and walked into the darkness. The forest was cold and silent. She whispered while crying, "I'm always alone." Suddenly, she stopped. Something was moving between the trees. It was a bear, heading toward Kai. She froze in place. Shall I go back? No, he doesn't care. Then she remembered. I don't like leaving broken things. She turned and ran back. Kai was asleep near the fire. A heavy sound, the bear breathing. Kai opened his eyes suddenly. The bear was very close. He jumped and ran. The bear chased him, getting closer. Suddenly, a rock hit the bear's head. The bear stepped back angrily. Kai turned. Leela shouted, "Run! Come here!" He ran toward her. The bear chased them again. They ran between the trees. Suddenly Leela fell. Kai stopped, then ran back. He carried her and kept running. The bear was very close. They hid between the trees. Kai covered her mouth. The bear searched, then walked away. She was in pain, trying not to scream. A trap was stuck in her leg. Kai slowly removed his hand. She started crying in pain. He tried to open the trap. He opened it with difficulty. She screamed, "Stay calm, it's over." He wrapped her wound and wiped her tears. She slowly calmed down. She said, "I have a small tent at the edge of the village." He helped her stand. They walked slowly. They reached the tent. It was damaged. Kai fixed it quickly. He let her rest inside and stayed outside, sleeping on the ground. The next morning, they went to the village. They searched in the market and the bakery, but found nothing. Kai sat down, feeling sad. Leela came and said, "Don't be sad. I brought food." He asked, "Where did you get it?" She said, "From a rich merchant's house. His wife gives me food." Kai's expression changed. "A rich merchant? Maybe it's her." Leela asked, "Is your mother beautiful?" He got upset. "That's a rude question." She said softly, "The merchant's wife is very beautiful." Kai went silent. "What does she look like?" He sighed. "Long hair, fair skin, Leela froze. It's her. Kai stood up quickly. Take me to her. They arrived at a big, beautiful house. A maid opened the door. They went inside. A beautiful woman stood there, shocked. She asked, "Who is this?" Kai spoke first. "I'm from Zakola village." Leela was surprised. He continued, "I came from an old sick woman. She wants to see her daughter, who married a rich merchant." The woman trembled. "My mother." She stayed silent, then said, "When my husband returns, we will go to her." They went to the guest room. Hai sat quietly, sad. Leela asked, "Why didn't you tell her you're her son?" He said, "I don't want to. She left me, for money. I don't want anything from her. I just want her to go to my grandmother." Leela felt sad for him. Then she said softly, "Kai, will you take me to Zikala?" He looked at her. "Why?" She said, "My aunt is there. I have no one here. Please." He looked at her, in silence.